stated to me and some other evaluators that her hallucination, that of an external voice, something coming from outside of her head, occurred when she was standing at the refrigerator. She said that she was in the process of making her children their dinner when she received a call from Patrick Clancy, returned the call, and then as soon as she finished the call with Patrick Clancy, she said that is when she heard the voice. This is your last chance. You have to kill your kids and then kill yourself. And so that was what she told a number of us.
Thanks for tuning in to Crime Time Podcast. As you see that clip, expert witness on the stand speaking about the voice, right? As this is the final stages. Make sure to hit the buttons too, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Tap into the discussion, the debate on this one. This is like, I don't even know what to say about this case. As you heard about the voice, right? And I feel like just side conversation. Am I bugging, or does it just seem like there is more people suffering from or claiming to suffer from? And I'm not saying in this instance that she's lying, but like these auditory hallucinations, these voices or whatever, like it's going on in record-setting amounts more than ever these days. But I don't know how to feel about this case in this situation, you know what I'm saying? Because there's another clip we gotta get to, but I just kind of feel like there's good and evil, there's right and wrong, and mental health struggles are a real thing. I've dealt with mental issues myself within my family. I'm no stranger to this stuff when I'm speaking on it, and you just can't unalive your children. I was just speaking with someone that I'm very close to, and I value what they have to say, and and listen, when it comes to a debate, again, make sure to subscribe, all that. The idea over here is to have a debate and discussion on topics, you know what I'm saying? Crime, true crime related, etc. But I'm like, because I seen they raised over $1 million for her, and she was like, that's good. And she's like, well, she should go to a mental facility. And I'm like, listen, I don't, like, I understand she's going through it, but look what the voices are saying, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just, you can't just unalive your children. I mean, and then she tried to unalive herself. Here she is, paralyzed. I see a lot of talks going on about the husband as well. There's theories about him, as I guess something else, y'all fill me in. I don't claim to be totally up on everything in regards to this case, but I feel, or I've seen a lot of people say some about theories about him because he did stand by her, but has now moved on. But I think he just, time passed on and he wanted to move on and get with a new chick, if you ask me. But there's also the whole situation where when he was gone and went to handle business or run errands, she Googled how long he was going to be gone. And to me, that just kind of feels like, you know, you have these auditory hallucinations just tearing you apart inside, torturing your psyche, and you're like, let's Google the time frame and all that. I don't know, you know what I mean? I just, like, I sympathize that she is going through it, and anyone who is out there, but you have to overcome things. And I know she sought help and was hospitalized before, you know what I'm saying, and was like a successful, progressive member of society. But I don't know, you can't unalive your children, whether you're seeking help or not. That's just, you have to just be better than that, you know what I mean? And like, comparison, but not the same thing. Someone that has like, I don't know, what's a good example to use? Some kind of stressful disease or condition or whatever, right? Just because you struggle with that doesn't mean you gotta be a bad person, if you feel me. You know what I mean? And it's like, I understand she was going through all this and seeking help, but you just can't unalive your children. But again, guys, I don't claim to know it all. I don't claim to have all the answers. You know what I mean? This is more just having a conversation over here. I'm the type, let's agree to disagree if necessary. But let's get into that other clip.
An astounding show of support today for Lindsay Clancy. Hundreds of women, all dressed in pink, cheered the accused mom as she arrived in a police caravan for her murder trial. Supporters ran across the field to greet Lindsay. Some came with their babies. They held up heart hands during a silent rally for the mom who strangled her 3 young children and jumped from the second floor window, leaving her paralyzed for life. It's a buzz around here, guys. Fox News legal analyst Chanley Painter, a former prosecutor, actually wore pink in her live report as she spoke to Lindsay's defense attorney, who was greeted with cheers. Hey guys, what do you think of the support for Lindsay Clancy out here?
I have no words.
No words?
It's amazing.
Today was a hospital chaplain who testified what Lindsay told her after her breathing tube was removed 8 days after she killed her children.
She alluded to having heard a voice, and the voice, according to Lindsay, told her that if she did not follow the command, neither she nor her children would be.
So that's the other clip that I was speaking of. That's just wild to me. Like, again, like, I get it. This is a viral situation. This is in the news. This is, you know, has to deal with mental health and all that. But women are showing up with their children in support of her. Like, what? Just, I don't know. You know, I've seen a lot of reactors seeing this footage and say that we are at the end times and whatnot as side conversation. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe there is indeed spiritual warfare going on, and that we are type in the end times. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it just because of this or saying that this is indeed a sign of it. But, you know, there's a lot going on in this world. So everyone, make sure you get your soul cleansed. Make sure you're right with God or whatever you believe in. But back to this footage and all that, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, they just, in today's day and age, they want to be a part of something. You know what I mean? Like, as this is viral, it's in the headlines and all that. But I just can't believe women are showing up with their babies. It's just perplexing to me. You know what I mean? The babies are the real victims. Lives snuffed out, taken away from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me, though. Like, again, everyone comment. I'm someone who, and again, it's all just about debating with you guys, right? But I'm someone who hasn't followed this case super closely. So if I'm wrong, missing certain things, again, tap in, let's talk, right? But I remember back when this case happened, I seen some updates over time, and then now with it being back in the news, because here we are in the later stages of trial, as again, I believe closing arguments are thought to be happening like within a week or so, or next week, if I'm not mistaken. So we're close to the projected end time of this trial. But I am just shocked the way so many people are supporting her, like she's some kind of martyr or something like that. Like, did the system, as again, I am aware that she had gotten and sought help for mental health struggles and all that on more than one occasion, right? But you just can't unalive your babies. You have to, like, I don't know if this is a good example or I said this because part of my commentary got like deleted or whatever, or I think I did, you know what I mean? Whatever someone struggles with, whatever's going on, it's never just a reason or excuse to do the wrong thing, and in this case, a horrifically wrong, evil thing. But back to what I was saying, even though, you know, in some ways does this case represent the mental health system possibly failing or not being good enough? I mean, yes, we see that all the time, but I'm just shocked to see her treated as some kind of martyr or something like that, you know. So there you have it, just my thoughts on all this as this trial pushes on and approaches the ending. Jump into the comments, share your thoughts. I just so flucked up behind this case, man. I just can't believe this. People pulling up like she's a hero or something, like she's someone who stood up against some kind of like situation for the people, and she's behind bars for no reason, you know. I don't know. And one more thing as we close it out, for those that have been following the trial closely, it's like wild, right? Because I know they argue she wasn't competent at the time of committing the crimes, but as court has gone on, she was deemed competent to stand trial. But are they going to prove, or have they been arguing well for the fact of them saying like she was insane at the time? And will she, if that is found to be the case, I'm sure she'll end up in a mental health facility, you know. But it's wild, sometimes you see situations where people have taken lives and found not guilty by reason of insanity and go to a mental health facility and are out in 5 or 10 years, you know. It's wild. So that's all I got on this one. Let me know your thoughts. Again, subscribe, and I will get with you guys on the next one. Peace.